ready to uncover the dark secrets that lurk in the shadows of Jamaica. This island, known for its vibrant culture, stunning beaches, and reggae music, also harbors a darker, more mysterious side. The folklore and urban legends of Jamaica are as rich and varied as its history, filled with tales that have been passed down through generations. These stories are not just mere figments of imagination, they are deeply rooted in the island's past, reflecting the fears, hopes, and beliefs of its people. So brace yourself as we delve into the eerie and spine-chilling legends that have haunted the minds of Jamaicans for centuries. From haunted plantations to ghostly outlaws, these legends are not for the faint-hearted. Each story carries with it a sense of dread and mystery, a reminder of the supernatural forces that many believe still roam the island. Whether you are a skeptic or a believer, these tales are sure to send a shiver down your spine. Let's begin our journey into the unknown with the legend of the rolling calf. Deep in the rural outskirts of Kingston, the legend of the rolling calf lingers. This fearsome creature is said to be the spirit of a dead person who was wicked in life. It takes the form of a monstrous calf with fiery red eyes and is often accompanied by the sound of clanking chains. The rolling calf is believed to roam the countryside at night, preying on unsuspecting travelers. The mere mention of its name is enough to send locals into a state of fear and anxiety. On a moonless night, Marcus, a young farmer, heard the distant clanking of chains. He had heard the stories of the rolling calf, but never believed them. That night, however, he would come face to face with the legend. As the sound grew closer, Marcus's heart pounded in his chest. He could see a shadowy figure approaching, its eyes glowing like embers in the darkness. In a moment of sheer terror, Marcus remembered the old advice: thrust a knife into the ground to make the beast vanish. As the monstrous creature with fiery red eyes appeared, Marcus thrust a knife into the ground, making the beast vanish. The rolling calf let out a blood-curdling scream before disappearing into the night. Marcus was left trembling, his mind racing with the realization that the legends were true. From that night on, he never walked those paths at night again, and he made sure to warn others of the dangers that lurked in the darkness. Never again would he walk those paths at night. The story of Marcus and the rolling calf became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the supernatural forces that many believe still roam the island. But the rolling calf is just one of many legends that haunt the Jamaican landscape. Next, we turn our attention to the infamous White Witch of Rose Hall. Then there's the White Witch of Rose Hall. Sarah, a tourist, joined a nighttime tour of the infamous plantation. Rose Hall is one of Jamaica's most famous landmarks, known for its stunning architecture and beautiful gardens. But beneath its exterior lies a dark and sinister history. The plantation was once home to Annie Palmer, a woman known for her cruelty and alleged involvement in voodoo practices. According to legend, Annie Palmer, also known as the White Witch, murdered several of her husbands and slaves, and her spirit is said to haunt the halls of Rose Hall to this day. In Annie Palmer's bedroom, a spectral figure in white appeared, sending chills down Sarah's spine. The room was cold and the air was thick with an eerie silence. Sarah could feel the presence of something otherworldly, and she wasn't alone. Many visitors to Rose Hall have reported seeing the ghostly figure of Annie Palmer dressed in a white gown, wandering the halls of the plantation. Some have even claimed to hear her voice, whispering in the darkness. The guide revealed many have seen Annie's ghost, forever trapped in her wicked past. The stories of the White Witch have become a part of Jamaican folklore, a chilling reminder of the island's haunted history. For those who dare to visit Rose Hall, the experience is both thrilling and terrifying, a journey into the heart of one of Jamaica's most enduring legends. In a village near Mandeville, an old sugar mill hides the Duppy's eerie presence. Jacob, a skeptical schoolteacher, felt a cold hand brush his shoulder in the pitch darkness. The old sugar mill was said to be haunted by a Duppy, a restless spirit that roams the earth. Jacob had always dismissed these stories as mere superstition, but that night he would come to believe in the supernatural. As he stood in the darkness, he felt an icy touch on his shoulder, sending a jolt of fear through his body. Terrified, he ran out, believing in the ghostly tales he once dismissed. The experience left Jacob shaken, and he could no longer deny the existence of the Duppy. The legend of the haunted sugar mill became a part of his life, a constant reminder of the things that go bump in the night. For the villagers, the Duppy was a symbol of the past, a ghostly presence that refused to be forgotten. Next, the legend of River Mama and her golden table. Lily, a curious child, spotted the golden table underwater. The legend of River Mama is one of Jamaica's most enchanting tales. River Mama is said to be a beautiful mermaid who guards a golden table at the bottom of the river. The table is said to hold great power, and those who attempt to steal it are met with dire consequences. Lily had heard the stories from her grandmother, but she never expected to see the golden table with her own eyes. As the mesmerizing River Mama appeared, her friends pulled her away just in time, leaving the river's guardian in peace. The sight of River Mama was both beautiful and terrifying. Her long, flowing hair and shimmering scales were mesmerizing, but there was a sense of danger in her eyes. Lily's friends knew the legend well and quickly pulled her away from the water's edge. The encounter left Lily in awe, and she would never forget the day she came face to face with the guardian of the river. Lastly, the ghost of Three-Fingered Jack haunts the Blue Mountains. Tom, a hiker, encountered the shadowy figure near Jack's hideout. The Blue Mountains are known for their breathtaking beauty and serene landscapes, but they are also home to one of Jamaica's most notorious legends. Three-Fingered Jack was a famous outlaw who roamed the mountains in the 18th century. He was known for his cunning and ruthlessness, and his spirit is said to haunt the area where he once hid from the authorities. Paralyzed with fear, Tom listened to the tragic tale before the ghostly outlaw vanished with the dawn. The figure of Three-Fingered Jack was shrouded in mist, his eyes filled with a haunting sadness. He told Tom the story of his life, of the hardships and betrayals that led him to a life of crime. As the first light of dawn broke over the mountains, the ghostly figure faded away, leaving Tom with a sense of both fear and sorrow. The legend of Three-Fingered Jack is a reminder of the complex history of Jamaica, a tale of rebellion and tragedy that continues to captivate the imagination. So next time you're in Jamaica, remember these tales. The island is not just a paradise of sun and sea, it is a land of mystery and legend, where the past and present intertwine in the most unexpected ways. Whether you are exploring the haunted halls of Rose Hall, wandering the rural paths of Kingston, or hiking in the Blue Mountains, you never know what you might encounter. The shadows of Jamaica are filled with stories waiting to be told, and the spirits of the past are always watching. You never know what might be lurking in the shadows. The next time you find yourself in a quiet, dark corner of Jamaica, listen closely. You might hear the clanking of chains, the whisper of a ghostly voice, or the splash of a mermaid's tail. These legends are a testament to the rich cultural heritage of Jamaica, a blend of African, European, and indigenous influences that have shaped the island's identity. They are a reminder that even in the most beautiful places, there is always a hint of mystery and magic waiting to be discovered.